Temperature in Coventry, Rhode Island.
0 degrees.
And it says it feels like -15. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy 2018. So at the beginning of 2017, I set goals for myself. The first video I ever put out. We ended the year 2016 with some big lifts. Squatted 515 pounds. Bench press 365 pounds, which is where my bench press was before I had to stop bench pressing.
Finish it, finish it, finish it. There you go.
And then ended with a 6-plate deadlift, 585 pounds. Very happy with all of these goals that I achieved, especially since we began 2016, just finishing up that cut that I did for that photo shoot. I weighed 165 pounds and I had not been strength training at all. I had not been squatting at all, benching with a barbell, or deadlifting. So my lifts were non-existent. I linked up with Brett Gibbs, the 2-time IPF world champion. That was how we started off 2017, right? That was a recap of 16. And in the same video, I ended up setting some goals for myself that I wanted to achieve in 2017 for powerlifting. Check it out. Goals for 2017. We need to squat at least 550 pounds. I'm chasing 600. Bench press, I want to bench 405, the big 4 plates. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Let's go, finish it, finish it. I want to get my deadlift up into the mid 600s, around 630 to 650. That's the range I've set for myself to achieve. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to test out my deadlift max on a deadlift bar this year. I did get my stiff bar from 563 up to 605, and that 605 was back in the summertime. Had I peaked and tried it again in December, would it be higher? Maybe. And that leads me to believe that I should be good for around 630, 635, all out peaked and fresh with a deadlift bar. But we'll find out in February. I didn't get a chance to test it out this year. Another goal I set for myself was hitting a 405 front squat, which I've successfully done now a couple of different times. I actually hit that one pretty quickly into the year. A lot of progress. We began the year with a 1440 total, and just 12 months later, we ended with a 1560 total. So over 100 pounds added to my total, not including a deadlift bar because I haven't tried it with a deadlift bar yet. My goal for 2018 is to get an official 1,600 pound total in a meet and to smash a 600 pound squat. What do I attribute this year's strength gains to? I have 3 big factors. 1, Brett Gibbs, phenomenal coach. 2, going up a weight class, but not just going up in general, because yes, if you gain weight, your lifts will go up at first. For me, it's finding a weight class where I'm the most comfortable and the most optimal in, because everybody has a different weight range where their body just performs best for different things in. I was a 183er, which is 181 in most federations, for 2.5 years. 3 different meets I did as a 183er, and I added 30 pounds onto my total across all 3 of those competitions, across over 2 years. 30 pounds. I bump up to the 200 pound weight class. It's 198 in most federations, 205 in the USAPL. I sit around 200 flat. I suddenly add 100 pounds to my total in this new weight class. So that's more than just getting initial bumps in your lifts because you're suddenly heavier. That's getting bumps in my lifts and then growing steadily at this higher body weight because my body just feels better and performs better at this weight. Joints feel better. My body just wants to be at this weight. Would I go up to another weight class? Hell no. Because at that point, my body would just be too heavy. I'd be too fat. My leverages would be changing because I'd just be too big. It'd just be uncomfortable. That wouldn't benefit me. So it's not just about going up constantly in weight. It's about finding the weight that your body is good at. 3, and probably the biggest one, I stayed completely focused on strength training this year, and I did it consistently with no hiccups or bumps or setbacks at all. I've been powerlifting for 3 years. Year 1, tons of little nagging stupid injuries that were preventable. I didn't do enough mobility, so hip flex would get tight, a knee would get tweaked. Year number 2, I had to cut down 30 pounds for that photo shoot, and I had to stop powerlifting altogether for like half a year. So finally, when 2017 came around, I was like, all right, this is gonna be the year where I do all 12 months, balls to the wall, following the program with no hiccups, injuries, setbacks, or pauses. And I did just that, and it paid off. So programming, not obsessing about constantly cutting down body weight and zapping energy for no reason, and consistency. So we started 2018 off with the deload week, so basically just recovering, resting, giving the body a break before we start peaking for the super total meet February 10th, about 6 weeks out. So this week's real light and easy, all beltless work. Only training 3 days, 2 of those days are squats. Today is our second squat day. Just doing a 3x3 with 405, which is like about 73% of my max. And then doing feet up benching, higher sets of 8 with 275, which is about 65% of my max. I don't go by percentages. I'm just giving you guys them to reference how light I'm going. So yeah, that's how you do deloads. Keep the volume low. Keep the volume low and the frequency lower than usual. I usually train 5 days a week. I usually do like 5 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 6. So less sets, less days of training, less weight obviously, but still getting a workout in. You don't want to completely rest on your ass. Alright, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for 2018. Have a good new year.